Lexi's video. Today we do have our confirmed Icon batch for this month. Now, as expected, it is ridiculously massive. Now, normally I put out the warning videos and we go over the fact that it's come in and whatnot. We pretty much had no warning this time around. So if you do follow the videos, you would have seen that originally these figures had a release of 30th of August. Then they changed to the 31st of July, and on Friday, late Friday afternoon, they just started dropping on pop culture. Now, I'll just really quickly explain this. Normally, there's an inner quantity here of one because we know that you obviously have a carton of figures, and then when you open them, you have the individual shippers. Now, I've always wondered why that inner quantity was there because obviously, if you're buying a figure, you know that that shipper is only going to contain one figure. It's different for like pop vinyls where you might buy the outer case that has 6 cartons in it, and then each of those 6 cartons has 6 pops in it. But it always made me a bit weird that they had it for figures. Anyway, no inner quantity, didn't update, they just dropped them. And it was really quite unexpected. So the only real warning we had was about that week and a half ago when they rolled over to the date, and I flagged it as, look guys, these dates have changed. Icon haven't been wrong all year, except for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks out. Like sometimes they do come in late, sometimes they do come in early, but usually that time period is spot on, and well, it was a week out, but they got it right. Anyway, we are going to go over the list. So we have the sold out Hono Studios. Most of these are actually still up on Pop Culture. They did drop their spare stock, as we call it, so I would definitely get into these sold out ones if they're still up there. So yeah, we have the Magneto, we have the Darth Maul Deluxe, we have Manta, we have the Black Suit Spidey, we have Indiana Jones Deluxe. The Brave New World Cap, I originally missed him. I didn't realize he'd be here so quick, so that's interesting. Considering that figures that came out before him aren't in this list, but that's fine. Phantom Menace Maul, Standard Indie, Deluxe Black Suit. They must have had extras because this was originally sold out. The Destroyer Droid or Droideka, Ahsoka the White. Now, Feral Predator, I didn't order him, and it's not really something that I was really big on adding, but when he sold out and I saw what the aftermarket pricings were, I figured, oh, I'd try and get him. He popped up on Pop Culture very quick. He was there and gone. So I don't know whether they miscounted or whether someone just got it and bought it straight away. But yeah, the spares for Predator have already been and gone, unfortunately. Merrick, Monkey D. Luffy, we have Hera, we have Rex. Both of these were still up on Pop Culture earlier. We have Ash. There's also a bunch of like sideshow stuff, but here are the two most important ones. Greedo and Ponda Baba are your 6 scale this time around. And you can see that we've got a bunch of statues. Now, even with these statues, I'm pretty sure that the inner quantity on them is gone. Now, I do just want to highlight, if we go back a few days ago, this Ventress statue still has its inner quantity listed as not applicable. So, really, really interesting that this statue still has the inner quantity and those figures don't. But I mean, the other thing that it could be is that it was such a big batch that they just didn't add them because they wanted to get it up there efficiently. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on. Captain America is 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 figures. So, yeah, a huge batch of figures and statues. So, it would make sense if they wanted to take out that extra step just to save time, it's highly possible. So yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on that just to see if those inner quantities do end up eventually getting added. But you can see that they've pretty much, the ones that are sold out have just gone to NFR, the ones that are in stock have just gone in stock, and there are no inner quantities on any of these figures. Now, just skipping ahead real quick. Oh, that happens sometimes when you've got too many tabs open. Oh, no, it's not going to cooperate, that's alright. This was just those, so our Bat Flick 2.0, we were expecting this batch. He's been pushed back. I would say that September is an overreach and that it will be August, but we'll see. Stranger things have happened. Same with the solo. Now, the other ones that we were missing, so obviously we've got Ketfisto. I would say he'll be here the same time as the solo. Scarlet Witch, and this one is supposed to be Shin Hattie. Oh, sorry, this one must be Shin Hattie. I would say that these three figures will definitely be August. There's no reason for them not to be. You can see that they originally had a placeholder of the 30th of July. So they just didn't get to it. This one should be 5s, I think. And what's strangely enough is he already had a placeholder date of 31st, but he wasn't in the batch, so they must have just missed out on getting him. So again, our shipping times aren't too bad. Like, I really wasn't expecting any of these because that's 4 weeks between Sideshow and us. Again, 4 weeks on 5s, 4 weeks on Shin Hattie. So most of the ones that we didn't get are 4 weeks. However, 4 weeks on Hera. So that was pretty cool. That we got that. 4 weeks on Indy. Yeah, 8 weeks we waited for the Feral Predator. So the gap between Sideshow and Australia is definitely closing. Like, there are some items where we do wait that little bit extra, but like 8 weeks on Manta, 8 weeks on Luffy, that's pretty cool. We had 12 weeks on a couple of them, so you can see that we have 12 weeks on Spidey, Rex, and Merrick there. 12 weeks on Ahsoka. Most of these ones here are going to be ones we've already had. Like, every so often this happens. Now, I would say this is because they had that version with the coin. They would have prioritized the coin shipping out, and then they would have done the standard ones later. So, 20 weeks is a little excessive, unfortunately, but it's not the worst. I mean, the longest in recent history we waited for a figure was a year and a bit, and that was the Return of the Jedi 3PO and the Kenobi Vader, I believe. They had really long wait times. And I think we did wait 6 months for the Jack Sparrow. He came in last batch, but they had a couple of artisan versions drop on Pop Culture. So yeah, most of everything else here I'm pretty sure we've had for ages. So yeah, that's our batch. Invoices, like I said, I got the invoice for Ponda Baba before it was even up on the website. I was like, oh my god, what is this? And then I saw that there were no inner quantities. They did not wait for Ikon, it just happened. So yeah, just to really quickly recap, we've got Magneto, Maul, Manta, the Black Suit Spidey, both Indiana Jones, Brave New World Cap, Droid Dakar Destroyer, White Ahsoka, Feral Predator Merrick, Luffy, Hera, Rex, Ash, and then the 2 Cantina aliens, Ponda Baba and Greedo. So yeah, I'm thinking of waiting. Pop Culture do give you 10 days to pay an invoice. I'm thinking of waiting until the last minute this time around, just because I do have 7 figures on this list. So I personally have Manta, the Deluxe Indy, the Ahsoka, the Merrick, the Hera, the Rex, and then the Ponda Baba. So yeah, I just don't know. Anyway, guys, sorry for the ramble. Hopefully you found this information helpful, and we will continue to look up what the hell is happening with these inner QTYs, and see if the next batch has them or not. Otherwise, our warning system is going to be really, really speculative, and I do not like that at all. Anyway, guys, once again, thank you for watching.